That's going to be 4. He's found the gap just to Gully's right hand there. How often does that happen?
Well, that'll bring back some memories of 1994. Looking for a repeat. Going after the shortest boundary and finding it.
And Brian Lara is exerting his own pressure here. That's a thing of beauty. That's another boundary for Brian Lara. He's gone into overdrive. So Lara in full cry here at the ARG, a ground on which he has special memories. Previous world record of 375 runs against England in 1994, 10 years ago.
Well, he's ticking today, Brian Lara. Wonderful player to watch, and he's got his eye in. He looks in good form.
Armisen will gather it in, but they'll get 2. He's got it away, and that's it. That's going to be Brian Lara's 25th Test 100.
Terrific innings. He gets 100.
There he goes. That's a 300 for Lara. He'll get there comfortably. Second triple century for Brian Lara, and isn't he happy? It took him a long time to get runs in the series, but now that he has had some runs under his belt, it's a triple. Only the second man in the history of the game to get 2 triple centuries. So
Well, just to finish things off. Yeah, as I was saying, he's very tired, poor fellow. 3rd 6 for Lara.
Will the West Indies post the highest ever score against England? It's away fine. Jones can't cut that off. First boundary of the day, 600 comes up for the West Indies. 603 for 5.
they're jumping in the stands, and that's probably only the beginning of what will happen.
Flicked away for 4. So the first ball after the drinks, and Lara just gets it past the keeper.
And he's going to work his way up that list very quickly here. There are so many in his sights, in the 333s and the 340s. Just gets a start again. He's been very quiet this morning. There it is. He's jumped up 4 or 5 spots just by that shot. Now he's got Jayasuriya in his sights. He just needs another 3. He might.
He's got a good bat on that. No real need to run at all. You can just sense the atmosphere building here. Real.
That's gone a long, long way. It's gone into the Sir Vivian Richards Pavilion for 6. And it draws a Brian Lara level with the current other world record holder, Matthew Hayden.
That's the way to do it. Down the wicket, and I think that's what he wanted to do. And he's done it. He's equalled the record. The England team appreciate this amazing achievement. One more, and Brian Lara, on the same ground that he set the record before Matthew Hayden broke it, will retain the record of the highest run scorer in Test cricket ever. Michael Vaughan brings the field in. I have a feeling I know where this might be going, Bish.
There it is. The world record has fallen once again to Brian Charles Lara of Trinidad and Tobago and the West Indies. The second time in his career that he's broken this record. And what a moment of history this is, a repeat performance. 10 years ago he set it, and he's done it again at the very ground.
Well, a great moment in cricketing history. As we talk, the Prime Minister, Baldwin Spencer, just newly elected, making his way out on the middle to congratulate Brian Lara. The England players all congratulating him. He is now 384 not out. World record score. I hear champagne corks going. What a moment. What a moment for cricket. What a moment for Brian Lara.
Batty to Lara. There goes the sweep. There it is. Perhaps the most significant single ever in the history of Test match cricket. Brian Charles Lara becomes the first man in the history of the game to register a score of 400. 582 deliveries, 776 minutes, with 43 fours and 4 sixes. A remarkable human being.
Another big one for Brian Lara. 400 runs.
So for the second time in his career, Brian Lara leaving the Antigua Recreation Ground through a guard of honour of his teammates and colleagues there. A well-deserved guard of honour it was too. And afterwards he spoke to Michael Holding.
Brian, we know world records are nothing new for you, but 400 runs, this must be something special.
It is very special. I remember back in June of '94 when I scored 501. I did wonder what it'd be like to score, you know, 1, 2, 3. I had a quintuple century, and then I wanted to score a quadruple, and to get it today was really, really special.
Everyone is saying the pitch is nice to bat on, but you have still got to go out there and get those runs. We saw the concentration on you. How hard was it?
It was tough, but I think it was building up from Barbados. I spent a lot of time in the middle. I didn't get the results that I wanted, but I thought I worked on my game, especially after the second Test match. And, you know, today and over the last 3 days, you know, I've benefited from it.
There are a few rumors going around that Matt Hayden called you from last night to wish you the best. Is that so?
He might have tried, but I didn't get that call yet. But I know Australian time, Matt would have been looking or listening. I'm sure that he was wishing me on. I remember hearing it back in October when he broke my record, and I thought I was very happy for the game and for Matthew. And I suppose he'd feel the same, but I may check my messages and see if he did call.
In other words, you didn't want to hear from anyone last night. The target was on and you didn't want to hear from anyone.
But actually, I was calling people from 3 o'clock this morning because I couldn't sleep. You know, a couple of my English friends, it was 8 o'clock in the morning there, and you know, they were good wishes, and I think it was great to get out there and get that runs today.
Well, Brian, 400 runs, that's behind you. I think someone asked you earlier on if you were trying to break the world record against Bangladesh. What about getting 401 against them?
Nah, I would like to see someone get it. I'd like to see our team start scoring 400, 500 plus on a regular basis with contribution from especially the younger players. I think I've had my time in the sun, and I've enjoyed it. I think, you know, I'd love to sit back and see the Chris Gales and Sarwan and the younger guys go out there and get big scores.
So Brian Lara, weary but nonetheless very, very satisfied with his day's work. 400 not out, a wonderful achievement. We then got some reaction from some of the greats who saw it all.
In many ways, I thought